This is London. I've come here to visit my daughter. We're in the suburb of Battersea at the moment. She should turn up at this cafe and we'll have breakfast and then we're going to head off. So what we're going to do is go for a walk. Now when you get to London, it can be a bit overwhelming. By far the biggest city in Western Europe. Loads to see, loads to spend your money on. But you don't want to spend money because going for a walk is free. And last time I was here, I kept spotting these things on the ground, the Jubilee walkway markers. And I thought, oh, that'd be interesting. So we're going to give that a go. So having enjoyed a pleasant breakfast with my beautiful daughter, it was nice, wasn't it?
It was lovely.
We're now off to...
Piccadilly Circus. No, where is it?
We're now off to a bad start.
I can't remember what it said.
We're now off to Leicester Square,
Yeah.
which is the start of the walk.
It's a different one. Okay.
Oh,
Whatever.
we're now off to Leicester Square. And we've downloaded an app, which is called, here we go.
Go Jauntily.
There you go, she nailed it. Go Jauntily. So we're going to get public transport to Leicester Square, where Go Jauntily will assist us in our walk. So, with a good bit of assistance from the app, we've found ourselves here in Soho Square.
The wrong square.
That's right, we've come to the wrong square.
That was
So
my fault. That was my fault, not the app's fault.
Okay, I wasn't going to say that. So now we're starting at the wrong place, but that's okay. So we'll show you how the app works. The app looks like this, and it hassles you into buying it, but you don't have to buy it. So you press that, and then you type Jubilee Walk. Thus, but then the trick is you click on walk names, and then there's 5 walks, but you click on walk 1, and then you're away, and then you can flick through it, and it walks you through the various things. I don't know how we managed to end up at the wrong place.
And you can go on
oh, yes.
the map.
There's a map. So this is where we aren't.
The steps.
Leicester Square, so we'll go there now. Anyway, this is like an extra bit, optional extra bit, recommended by us. Come to Soho Square. It's a historic part of the city, probably. This is Leicester Square. The start of our walk. I'm already exhausted. Right, so this here is London's West End. Cinemas, there's lots of cinemas.
And theatres.
You get movie openings here. So where's the first place?
The next place is down that way, down the road.
Down the road we go.
Down St. Martin's Street.
I very quickly realised, having walked from just there, that I'm not going to be able to video everything. I mean, here's some famous library where Isaac Newton lived, and here's the National Gallery and whatnot. So you have to do the walk yourself to really get the hang of it, but we'll see if we can capture the general vibe. How many stops are there in total?
On section 1 there's 58 stops.
There are 58 stops, and what number are we up to now?
2.
Let's go.
And we've done 1 stop.
And we're going on the short loop. With this Jubilee Walk, there's 5 loops, am I right?
Yeah, 5 different walks. They all connect.
So there's one in the middle that we're doing, and there's side ones that we're too lazy for. And in front of the National Gallery here, we have the very famous Trafalgar Square, Nelson's Column. Oh, kids. Happy kids.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh. We've come across our first, what would you call it? Plaque on the ground saying the Jubilee Walkway, so that's the walkway we're on. But there's also another one showing that there's lots of different walkways. That one looks cooler, to be fair.
This is the mall. All kinds of ceremonies come down here, including some recent ones. Right at the end there, in the distance that you can't see,
Buckingham Palace.
Buck Pal. There it is.
Very British.
This is Horse Guards Parade. This is St. James Park. This is a little tucked away building in St. James Park with some vegetables growing in it. Really nice. Shut the gate behind you. Don't think you're supposed to go in there. Never mind. And there you can, if you want, feed the squirrels. And with the park behind us, we're going to go past the statue of Clive of India, and we're going to go down that road there, which leads to this street here. And it would seem the thing to do here is to get your picture taken by a phone box. There's a queue to take your picture by a phone box, and there's another one there, and then there's another one further down, and another one after that. Queues by the phone boxes because everybody wants to take the picture by a phone box with, I know you think it's called Big Ben, it's not. Big Ben is a bell. It used to be called the Westminster Tower, now it's called the Queen Elizabeth Tower. There it is. And this is Parliament Square. Over there, this is a statue of Churchill. There he is. And over here, it's all statues all around, famous and semi-famous people. Over here we have a statue of Mahatma Gandhi. Two blokes who hated each other. And here it is, the Houses of Parliament, the Mother of Parliaments, statue of Richard I, Richard the Lionheart. Don't know why he's there. And adjacent to Parliament Square here we have Westminster Abbey, a very historical site. William the Conqueror was crowned here, which changed British history somewhat. Did actually fancy paying to get into this one. Hello there. But all the tickets are sold out for today. So here's a tip for you.
Get them in advance.
Leaving the Houses of Parliament behind us, we wander along the Thames embankment here. Of course, all this was mud. This was all mud flats before the embankment was built. Historical fact for you. There's loads of interviews going on. There's people being interviewed in front of this iconic location. So, we're going from
The north side
to
the south side.
This is Lambeth Bridge, House of Parliament. See the London Eye behind me. So let's go to south side. How'd you do south?
No, I don't know. South. Is that this? Other way? Yeah. That was good.
Cool. Well, having crossed the bridge, we've decided the Garden Museum Cafe will be a good place for a cup of tea. Quick life hack, as they say. What's a life hack? It's just advice, isn't it?
Quick advice?
You can't get a table in there, but you can get takeaways, and they let you use their toilets.
And their lovely garden.
And their
Drink
beautiful
in.
garden, which is better than the inside.
Yeah.
So, what number are we up to on the walk?
We're up to number 23.
And what does the map look like?
So we've started here.
Right.
Oh, sorry, I need to zoom in. So we started here and walked down this way. We're now there. So
Right.
we've actually only done like a third of the whole thing.
Okay. And then where do we go from here?
So we're walking along the Thames,
Right.
basically. It is 1:43.
43. We've been going for, basically started at 12, so we're coming up to 2 hours soon. We're wandering along the south side of the Thames here. And what vibe have we got here, Han?
What do you mean, what vibe?
It's a spy movie
Oh,
vibe.
spy movie vibe, yeah.
It's a definitely, you know,
It's cloudy,
hushed voices
serious.
saying words like Moscow and
Yeah.
New York or something. And another thing you can get tickets for, I don't think you can get them on the day, can you?
I think you can, but it's a long wait. I mean, you can see the line in the distance if you pan your camera.
Anyway, look
Long
into it.
line.
The London Eye, this massive Ferris wheel, it really is massive. Be a good view from up there, won't it? So after the London Eye there, we come across Jubilee Gardens on the Jubilee Walk. Lots of street performance, lots of music, very nice. But behind me is the South Bank Centre, Larry Olivier there, the bloke who established the National Theatre in 1963, which is here. Ta-da. So further along the South Bank here, we have a lovely view in the background, some massive buildings, St Paul's Cathedral there. But one thing we have discovered, having just walked past all the food places,
is they're extremely expensive.
Really?
Like even inflated even for London.
mega
Hot
tourist
dog,
prices
£12.50.
for a hot dog.
Avoid it.
Pounds, not dollars.
Pounds. So my advice, go detour. I don't know where to detour, but wherever you are on
Side
the route,
mission.
look up groceries. Just get a meal deal. Sainsbury's, Tesco, £3.50. Delicious.
At the end of our walk along the South Bank,
The Tate Modern.
there's a bell ringing over there. What time is it?
It is 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Right, that's how long it's taken us to get to the end of the South Bank here now. That's the Tate Modern, free to get in, free art gallery. This is, what's it called, the Millennium Bridge? Millennium Bridge, we're going to walk over that. The Millennium Bridge here is a footbridge, no vehicular traffic. Tate Modern there behind me. And over the bridge we have
St Paul's Cathedral.
St Paul's Cathedral, named after me. And
The legend himself.
when I was born, 1961, this, believe it or not, this St Paul's Cathedral was the highest building in London. Amazing to believe now, because it's dwarfed by a lot of the other buildings.
Turn that way.
You know, if you look down here, for example, is the Shard. And off, way in the distance there, you can see Tower Bridge. Now, you can extend your Jubilee walk, I believe.
That is route number 2.
Route number 2
Takes you down there.
for the intrepid travellers, not us.
Not us.
Look at this for an epic view across the bridge here, straight to St Paul's. And for an absolutely top tip of somewhere really cool to have a cup of tea or coffee
And pasta.
and pasta, the underneath cafe of St Paul's Cathedral. There's a cafe under the cathedral, and it's it's
pretty cool.
really atmospheric, really nice. So leaving St Paul's Cathedral behind me, having had a cup of tea, we're going down this way. What road is this called?
Oh, it's a great question.
Ludgate Hill. Just saw the sign up there. We've come to the Royal Courts of Justice, a magnificent building. This thing here is called a Temple Bar. My daughter just told me. Up there, this is the Strand. This road's the Strand. This is St Mary Le Strand, I think, where some of Chariots of Fire was filmed.
Oh,
Fact for you. Now this bit here that we're going through is called the Inns of Court. So this is like the legal bit. Oh look, wigs, legal looking wigs in there. You need one of those to make yourself look really good. So yeah, this is like the turn. I'm being guided. That's what happens when you get old. They kind of, they just get pushed around really. Here's one of the actual Inns of Court behind me, Lincoln's Inn, an impressive building. So having left the Inns of Court area behind us there, carried on. This behind me is Freemasons Hall. Whoa, how secret. Security seems pretty tight there as well, I've got to say.
I think they were filming something.
Oh, the Covent Garden, which is not a garden, but an opera house. And just round the corner, this is Covent Garden Market. And for the budget conscious, there is a Tesco Express here. There's also some really nice looking places to eat. Look, really nice looking little streets. Go left. I'm told to go left. Wait a minute. It's quite busy. But it's nice though. I mean, yeah, look at it. You know. Yeah. Why not? And she's leading me down here. Okay. Let's go. Is this right? Looks like somebody's house. Secret tunnel. Now we're going down another little alleyway where we're told there's lots of bookstores. There are, actually.
Old things.
Old second-hand antique things. Alice in Wonderland shop there. Oh, cool. And I am told by my assistant that we're approaching the end of the line. Is that right?
We sure are.
Right.
Get excited.
I am excited. So, how was it for you? What do you think of the walk?
I'm tired by the end of it. Wear good walking shoes. I didn't wear my good shoes and I think it impacted the walk. But very good. You see a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Wide
for sure
variety
catch
of stuff.
The spots of London.
Which way?
That way.
That way. Yeah, I've got good shoes and it helps. Yeah, what time is it?
It is 4:45.
4:45, so assuming we get finished in the next quarter of an hour, done it in 5 hours. So
I think it can be done quicker.
it could be done quickly. It could be done a lot slower.
It could be, okay.
You know,
Offended.
you could stop off at a lot of the places,
Yeah.
which we didn't really. Yeah, I think if you're in London for a day and you're on a tight budget, this would be just the job myself.
Yeah. I agree.
Been perfect weather for it today as well. Not too hot, not raining. Been really nice. I've really enjoyed it. Particularly enjoyed doing it with my lovely, lovely daughter.